country of eligibility when applying for the American Green Card lottery? Is it only through your country of birth? Are there other ways in which you can select your country of eligibility? That is our video today, and the purpose of this video is actually to continue to learn as we get prepared to apply for the American Green Card lottery come this year October. Yeah, so every year American has given or gives 55,000 diversity visas to citizens whose countries are eligible to apply, yeah, and immigrate to United States to permanently live, work, study, permanently live here. So for you to qualify to apply for the American Green Card lottery, we said in a previous video that you must meet two qualifications. One of the qualifications, you must come from a qualifying country. Yeah, in other words, an eligible country. Or sometimes you may hear these terminologies, chargeability country. Chargeability meaning that you can establish a valid claim somehow to belong to the country, you know. So I want us to talk about the eligibility, you know, country eligibility, when you will be preparing to select that one. Or you're still wondering, maybe you are currently in a country where you know very well in the previous years they have not been eligible for its citizen to apply for the American Green Card lottery. For example, I want to give a country I know from Africa setup, that is Nigeria. They did not qualify last year to apply for the American Green Card lottery. Take for instance, you are there, or you're living there, or maybe you are not born there but you're there and you're wondering, will I still qualify to apply for the American Green Card lottery? So in today's video, I want us to focus on 3 ways in which you know how to select your country of eligibility when applying for American Green Card lottery. Yeah, so number 1, your country of eligibility will always be your country of birth. So for instance, I, Wanjiro, USA, am born in Kenya. If Kenya is eligible to apply, or whose its citizens are eligible to apply for American Green Card lottery, then I qualify to select Kenya as my country of eligibility through birth, because I'm born in Kenya. So that is the first way. You are born in that country, and if that country is eligible to apply, then you can go through that route. Yes. Number 2, through marriage or through your spouse. Yeah, and I want to give you another example. And I'm going to allow me to use Kenya, my country, and Nigeria, one of my African other country. So let's take, for instance, I am from Nigeria, and Nigeria, I know they are not eligible to apply for American Green Card lottery. But I get a spouse from Kenya, yeah, and Kenya is eligible to apply for Green Card lottery. So what will happen? I, from Nigeria, having a spouse from Kenya, I can actually claim, or you know, my country of eligibility to be Kenya through my spouse. And when it comes to that, both of you must be ready to apply for the DV lottery in order, even after winning, to migrate together into the United States. So if I have to claim my country eligibility through my spouse, then it means we have to be together when applying for the DV lottery or American Green Card lottery. That is the second way you can select your country of eligibility, through your spouse. Yes. The third way is through your parents, you know, country of birth. I want to illustrate this one again using Kenya and Nigeria. You know, I'm just using those two countries in an easier way for you to understand. Let's take, for instance, my parents kind of moved to Nigeria at some point. Yeah, they're just living there. They are not resident. They are not fully resident, because to be fully resident, it means you are nationalized to be permanently living in that country. So let's say, take for instance, your parents are in Nigeria and they give birth to you when they are in Nigeria. One, they are Kenyans. They are not born in Nigeria. And second, they are not resident. They are not nationalized to be, permanent resident of Nigeria. So they're just there, like visiting or whatever. And then they give birth to you. So you are here now, you are an adult, and you are wondering, which country of eligibility can I select? You know, you are born in Nigeria. Of course, that means you belong to Nigeria by birth. Because you are born in Nigeria. But both of your parents, or either of your parents, is not born in Nigeria by the time of your birth, or they were not permanent resident. They were just visiting, or they were studying, or, just working temporarily. Then you are born. So you are an adult now who want to apply for the green card lottery. So how do you select your country of eligibility? That is the third way. You can select your country of eligibility as Kenya based on where your parents were born. They were native. They were born. And because Kenya is eligible to apply for American Green Card Lottery, so you can actually establish a valid claim that, you know what, yes, I was born in Nigeria. By the time I was being born in Nigeria, my parents were studying, my parents were visiting, my parents were working temporarily there. Yeah, but my parents are natives of Kenya. Yeah, they are Kenya natives. So what does that mean? I can claim, my country of eligibility as Kenya based on where my parents were born. So those are three ways in which you can always select or think about your country of eligibility when it comes to applying for American Green Card Lottery. Just to a recap, number one, your country of eligibility is your country of birth, where you are born. Your country of eligibility also, you can choose or select your country of your spouse. Your country of eligibility can as well be your country where your parents were born. Yes, and I think I've given good illustration or examples just to help you understand a little bit what it means by a country of eligibility. So this is Wanjiro USA. Just empowering with knowledge, so that at least you can be able to understand whenever we are talking of country of eligibility, where do you stand, or how can you claim your country of eligibility when it comes to applying for American Green Card Lottery. Yes, so like, follow, share, remember my YouTube channel, Wanjiro USA. You can go there, you can subscribe, and continue to learn more. So as we get ready to apply for American Green Card Lottery this year, it is better to understand things, because you might be in a country and you're like, oh, this country has not been eligible, or its citizens are not eligible to apply for American Green Card Lottery. So how can you still claim, a country of eligibility based on other factors? I hope this video shed some light, on that whole aspect of country of eligibility. Yes, bye for now.